Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing, I forget what it's called, Nigeria? I don't know what it's called in the game, I completely forgot. Something Caliphate. Uh, but I guess, I don't know. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing much commentary videos. I'm going to start a new Minecraft series, that's for sure. I'm going to actually try to do something with this Minecraft series instead of just having like one or two episodes and then not doing anything with it ever again. I could continue the creative world one where I could just build, but then again, each video will only be like 10 minutes long. I could just like record. Oh, that's a good idea. I could record like 3 different 10-minute videos and then add them into the same thing. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. That's probably a much better idea than what I've been doing now. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna make a survival video later, maybe today. I don't know. Either way, it hopefully will be good. But it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a classic survival, a classic Minecraft. That's what I mean, like console edition Minecraft. You know, not like the new edition, but like it's the one that ended on like 1.12 and Legacy Edition, that's what it's called. Legacy Edition. But I'm going to try to focus on the game this video instead of ranting. But, alright, so I take out Morocco fairly easily. My plan was just kind of to unite Africa and the Middle East, I guess. Like, that was like the whole plan of the video, was to unite Africa and the Middle East. Later on, I just decided to unite Islam, because I think Caliphate is something. I think they're Islamic. I think that's what it was. I don't remember what the word means, but I don't know. Somebody will tell me. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Either way, I'm just going to try to unite Africa this game, and the Middle East. I kind of go in on. I'm not going to spoil anything, actually. I usually spoil things. I'm going to try not to. So I finish off Morocco. It's the 7 years war. The 7 years. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. 7 years war is already. There's 7 years. It's a 7-week war. I don't know what it's called. Something 7 war. I don't know. Either way, I think that's already happened with like the event firing 3 different times because I don't know. Going on Libya, it's fairly easy. They only have like level 1 troops, or maybe level 2, I don't remember. They only have level 1, I think. Yep. Anyways, what do I do next? I think I build up my army. I think this game is on normal difficulty. I kind of forget. It's not that I forgot I was recording a video. I usually pick like hard difficulty or not nightmare. I haven't picked a nightmare difficulty in a long time. Mainly because I'm too much of a coward. I did it once. I don't know if anything's changed about nightmare difficulty. Well, again, sorry if you heard that. But I think it's actually gotten easier. Hopefully. So I might do a nightmare difficulty just to see what it's like. But every time I like do a nightmare difficulty, I just get like attacked by every nation in the world, and I have like 3 farmers. I have like 3 farmers, and then they have like musketeer. They have like a level 5 musketeer, and like level 5 horses, and it's just I just get mobbed by like every nation in the world. Again, but I think it's gotten easier because I don't think they start you off with like negative $5,000 anymore. Which is fair because that was kind of annoying. You had to basically like put your taxes up to like 100%. Okay, I'm going on Britain. I don't really do much with Britain after this though, I think. So Alright, after I deal with Britain, I'm going to go on after, I think, oh yeah, who else do I go into? I go in after Portugal, I think, trying to secure Central Africa, since they have the biggest they have like the biggest area, other than the Ottomans, I guess. The Ottomans have a very big area of Africa. Because in this game mode, they control Egypt, like it's a puppet of them, so they... Oh, the Meiji Restoration. That's cool. But, they do... Yeah, alright, going in on Portugal. To secure Angola and Middle Africa. So... try to... I don't know. I'm actually gonna go back to the Minecraft video, because like, I really got nothing to talk about in this game. It's a pretty relaxed game, so don't expect too much. Because again, I put it on normal by accident. I do play this game without recording a video, so I usually put it on normal just to, like, you know, play a more relaxed game. Again, I have not played a Nightmare difficulty ever since I needed an achievement to do so. So, I don't know, like, what's really going to happen. I don't know if the still puts you at negative 5,000. I don't really know anything about that Nightmare. I probably should do a Nightmare video someday. I'll do it as, like, I don't know. Maybe like the Qing or something. China. Or the United States. I think I should do a United States run where I feel like I've mentioned this. I think I have mentioned this before. I think I'm going to do a United States run where I just don't attack anybody. I only, like, join defensive wars. Like, I basically intervene with, like, every single war. But I don't think I should do that on a Nightmare difficulty, because then I'll just get, like, again, I'll get mobbed by, like, every single nation in the world. So, that probably wouldn't work out. But, either way. So, back to the game. I think I go in on the Zulus and Madagascar. Again, my whole goal is just to unite Africa. Then, I guess, in the Middle East. To kind of unite the Islamic areas of the world. Because I should have taken South Sudan here, just because then I would have been able to wipe out the entirety of Ethiopia in one go next turn. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. No, never mind. I don't think I am. Don't listen to me. Either way, I destroy Ethiopia fairly easily. I don't go in on the Middle East yet. Although I do have South Yemen. I just don't go in on it yet. I go in on the Middle East a lot later when I attack the Ottomans. So, not yet. But, do you guys think I should start a Minecraft survival series? I think I'm going to. I mean, I might as well. Because I have other Minecraft series. I just need, like, a thumbnail. I'll get a thumbnail, I guess. Take a screenshot. You know, I started a survival world with my friend. A different friend. On the new version of Minecraft. We're gonna plan on defeating the Ender Dragon. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do in this survival world that I'm gonna have for YouTube, but I mean, probably, like, when we get there. I'm gonna hopefully play on this world a lot. On camera, of course. I'm not gonna do any, like, off-camera stuff. Any off-camera stuff that's, like, a bit boring for a normal video, I'll just do as, like, a YouTube short or something. And then, hopefully, who are watching YouTube shorts, hopefully they'll click on it and like, oh wow, this video looks great, a Minecraft video. And then they're gonna visit my channel or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Minecraft series. I'd love to do a world tour of my. Well, it's not really much of a world. More like a small cabin in the woods. Not even a cabin. It's like a fort, like a wooden fort from like the Manifest Destiny era of America. It's just like a little wooden fort. It doesn't even have like buildings inside of it. It's just a bunch of logs that are just put up to be walls. I don't know. It's not much, but it's honest work. Get it? I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, this one's I wouldn't even say a long one. You know, there was this guy. I don't know. I forgot his channel name. When I find it, I'll add it in the description. But he has like a 7-hour video of this, where it's like all of his videos on this game, Countryballs at War, combined into one. It's like 7 hours. I'll try to find it later. Put it in the comment section. If you guys want to watch his channel. I feel like his channel is much more edited than mine, so I feel like it'd be a much better experience than this. I'm just lazy with the editing. I don't really know what I'm doing with the editing. I mainly just do like a voiceover, and that's it. But, oh, okay. Okay. I just paid attention back to the game. I'm getting the horse camels. The what? What? Horse camels? I mean, I'm getting the camels. The camels. I just stole Italy. Yep, there I go. I stole Italy. Out from underneath Austria. I'll use Italy to attack certain nations. I'm not gonna. They're just in Europe. But I think after Italy, I go in on France, because they're just there. Yeah, there's my South American territories. But I mainly just use these desert camels once I get them. Like, I delete my entire army and just use those desert camels instead. Because I have, like... Again, this is on normal mode, so I really only need, like, 2 level 5 units, and I could take out the majority of the world's army. I never really looked into Russia's army. Oh, I don't go in France next. That's right. I go in on freaking whatever is that called? Indonesia. For some reason, I don't know why. My goal was to unite Africa, and for some reason, I'm just gonna invade Indonesia. Because I guess I feel like it. I don't know. Yeah, there's a bunch of those guys. Yeah, we don't use the. I do like that the Asian nations got their own farmer type. Next up, we need like South America to get their own farmer type, or maybe just the Americas in general to get their own farmer type, like the United States and Central America, South America, Mexico. Maybe add Canada into the game as like a puppet. I don't know when Canada got released though, because I know it's independent. It got independent like way earlier, but it decided to stick with Britain instead of what we got, which was to go away from Britain. I don't know. I'll have to look up when Canada got their independence. Sometime though. Although I think it was much later than the 1870s. Yeah, it might have been the It might have been the early 1900s. I don't remember. But either way, I might show off my World War I campaign from this editor, the campaign editor. Because that one, the one I built before was way too, like, Entente supported. You know, like, the Entente had way too much power that I needed to, like, change history. So, just so the Central Powers can last just so the Central Powers can actually last to 1918. And even then, they barely do. By the time it's, like, 1918, Germany's on, like, its last territory in, like, the north. But, like, I started, like, changing history. I like, did, like, an end siege scenario where Germany just puppets, like, all the Central Powers, Argentina, and the United States, just so they can have a chance after 1918. The thing is, they never made it to 1918. They just collapsed. Like, the whole front. There was one reason I did that, though. I made, like, a bunch of Entente power, like, all their colonies, like, independent. Or not, like, independent, but, like, different nations. And then Britain just puppeted all of them. Like, Canada was independent, India was independent, Egypt was independent. And they were all just puppets of Britain. And, like, Russia was also split up to not make Russia super powerful, to give Central Powers a chance. Like, Eastern Europe was given its independence, Central Asia, the Caucasus, and the, what's it called? Far East was given independence. And then they were all puppeted under Russia. Same with France, Algeria, and their Southwest African territories were all given their own little state. And that just made it, like, so much worse. Like, that made it so much more difficult for the Central Powers. I thought it was going to help the Central Powers. It really just weakened them so much. Because I didn't realize it, but they could not win a single battle. There was no chance that they could win a single battle. Because, yeah, sure, the Entente was smaller, so Britain itself was weaker. So instead of having, like, a level 2, like a level, 4 farmer at the beginning of the war, they'd have, like, a level 3. But so would India, so would Canada, so would Australia, so would Egypt, so would South Africa. They would all have level 2 or 3 farmers, and they would all crowd into, like, one battle. So they couldn't win a single battle, because they would just get overwhelmed by the numbers of the Entente. Which I guess is kind of realistic, but then again, it didn't happen. So they would just get mobbed by the entirety of the Entente powers. If you didn't know what the Entente was, it was the alliance name during World War I, because I don't think it was called the Allies, because it was an alliance between France and Russia at first, but then Britain joined, and then Italy joined. Yeah, so with that previous campaign, like, the Central Powers got crushed. Sorry if you heard that. I don't know if you guys heard that, but sorry about that. Either way, they got, like, completely crushed. And, like, I had to change up history. I had Spain join the Central Powers. I think it was just Spain who joined the Central Powers. And then they just all got destroyed. It didn't matter. And when NC rolled around, their last partner was, like, Argentina, after I gave them an alliance, or puppeted them. I forget what I did. But at the time, I didn't think of the United States puppeting. But either way, I deleted that campaign, made a more, I guess, realistic one, only giving, like, India its independence. And that made it much better for the Central Powers. They couldn't win, obviously. They were getting crushed. But they could win a battle or two. So it gave them a little bit of hope. I also started the campaign in 1910. So that I added the Mexican Civil War and the Mexican Revolution. And I added the Chinese Civil War. How I did it was just, I gave, like, northern Mexico, I, like, made it a puppet of regular Mexico. I made it like the Vatican or whatever, the Pope states. Because there is no North Mexican country. I can't make that. So, I just let Mexico puppet it. And then when the date rolled around, like 1911, they rebelled against them and fought them. I did the same for China. Like, I made the Qing dynasty. I have them puppet Mongolia. I have them puppet southern China, which in this case, Papua New Guinea was Mongolia, and Sardinia Piedmont was southern China. So I had Qing puppet those two, and then when the date rolled around, like 1912, those two rebelled against the Qing. And they were both kind of like even Steven. So they managed to do somewhat good. They did well. They managed to have like an even fight. It was a 50-50. Again, the World War I though was not 50. Again, in my previous campaign, I had to do like 100 different world events just to make the whole thing work, and then even then, it just didn't work. I had like Britain. Sure, Britain. They puppeted like half of the world, or something. I don't remember. Like, it was some crazy stuff. There was like 100 different world events going on all at once. Every turn, there was basically a world event happening. Where, like, I don't know, something. I wish the editor could give me more I wish the editor for world events was a bit more fleshed out. Like, I could give resources to people for, or like, you know how France, in like the Napoleonic campaigns, when it's like 1803, they get like this boost. They get like, France prepares for war, or something like that, and they get like a bunch of these like level 1 overpowered units, and they just crush everybody. I wish I could give that to like Germany and Austria, just to give them a chance. Or something. Like, unlock every unit in the tech tree. And like, make them all level 5 and unlock every unit in the tech tree for every nation. Have more, that would have more like intense battles. And then I would just have to give Germany like a bunch of stuff at the beginning. Or like cannons or something. Just so they can survive and do something. I don't know if that would make them too overpowered, but I would just do it just so they could survive. I don't know if that would make them too overpowered. I really don't. But, look, at the time, Germany needed something. Alright, so I had to literally change history just so I can do it. Just so Germany can survive. But, so I feel like it's not, I don't know. I had not a World War II. I had a Cold War campaign that I had, like, before the editor change. Before the editor change, I had, like, a Cold War campaign. I don't know why I keep confusing them. Nothing really much happened of it, because there was no, like, objectives. No wars were really happening. Nothing big was happening, because, again, this was before the change. So, nothing really too big happened. So, and then I had I did the same thing with World War I before the editor change, but it didn't work because I couldn't give Britain puppets. I couldn't give Britain allies. So it was literally just like India was independent, Australia and Canada was independent, but they weren't even connected to Britain. So they were just kind of useless, I guess. And nothing really happened of it. So it didn't really matter. But alright, let me look at the campaign. Let me see what's going on. Okay, we're like at the end. Alright, I've just been talking so long. Looks like we're taking Afghanistan. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it off there, guys, because yeah, it's just gonna show you all the stuff, so what are we doing? Anyways, oh, that's what we're doing. Never mind. Hold up. I'm gonna wait for the Pope to be. I don't know. Alright. After this, I'm gonna go, though. So, I do hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Minecraft video coming soon. Hopefully today, later on. But, I hope you guys had a good time watching this. I did making it, so bye.